Hello everyone, Vianne here. I wonder, what would it look like for God to show up and ask you what you wanted? If all the prayers you have prayed came true, what would your life be like? Would you be driving a better car, have a better job, or finally have you fill in the blank? Would the world around you be better, or just your world? I can assure you my prayers over the years were mostly about my life being better. Certainly, there's nothing wrong with asking God for a better job or a bigger house. He may very well bless us in these different amazing ways. But what might it mean for us to pray a courageous prayer like this? It's a short but courageous prayer by a man named Jabez, found in 1 Chronicles 4 and 10. His request was this: "Oh God, that you would bless me, expand my territory, be with me in all I do, and keep me safe." And God granted him his request. I know you might be wondering why I described the Jabez prayer as a courageous prayer. Maybe you actually see that as a selfish prayer, not a courageous one. Before I understood what blessing meant, I felt that way too. But as I started looking into what blessing means, it's actually God's defined favor and protection. It then opened my eyes to understand what it really means for God to bless me. For a long time, before I even understood this kind of blessing, I believe I actually prayed that very prayer. It was in my first year in Bible college, and I said, "God, I'll go through anything as long as I know that you're with me." I didn't pray for a prayer without pain. I was praying for him to be with me in whatever I was going to face. I wanted my life to be a blessing, unknowingly. I wanted to be a blessing. But you know what? I wanted God to bless me in his timing, according to his will, not mine. I was in Banff for a week-long conference. And while I always love these conferences, traveling always is taxing. So I looked forward to getting home to the rest after this week. As my friend and I were leaving to put our suitcases in the car, I was praying, "Oh God, give me the strength," because I was so tired. Just give me the strength to get home. The elevator doors open, and within seconds, my friend said, "Vianne, you have a flat tire." Can you just imagine? I fought the urge to cry. I thought, okay, let's get some air in the tire and we'll be good to go, right? However, there was a screw in the tire. It was unrepairable. Let's just say that what I thought would only be a half an hour delay ended up with us spending 4 hours in Canmore. And you know what? What should have been a nightmare turned into several divine appointments. With each delay came a new perspective on the assignment we were on, allowing my friend and I to have an opportunity to spread the love of Jesus to people we would never have even met had it not been for that flat tire. When it was time to go, the manager of the Ford dealership where we were at said, "Wow, you have no idea how you've blessed us today." Another staff member said, "Thank you so much for your kind words. We are so grateful to serve you and your smile. Your positive outlook was contagious through the whole dealership. All of our staff left with a smile on their face, looking forward to seeing you again." I wonder what blessings and divine appointments we're missing out on every day because we can't see past the frustration or pain to see a true blessing, the bigger blessing. Was it a blessing for me to end up in a wheelchair? No. Was it a blessing to have a flat tire and be stranded? No. It's even okay to say, "This is not okay." Do you agree? It's okay to say, "God, I don't want this pain journey." It's okay to say, "God, if there's any other way, please let me have that way." Dealing with the loss of my independence was excruciating. But receiving the blessings of knowing true dependency on God and His strength, not my own, is a blessing like nothing I'd ever been able to ask for. So when things don't go as we planned, or when our prayers aren't answered as we had hoped, we need to have courage daily to fight against pride, anger, or our need for control of a situation. Well, God doesn't cause these situations. You can be sure that if you surrender those situations to Him, He will use them to bless you with unexplainable peace, defiant joy, and overflow with His love so that you can be a blessing. And if you have the opportunity for your life to exemplify those kind of blessings, wouldn't you want to ask for that? Are you ready to surrender your will today and pray this courageous prayer? God, I want you to bless me according to your will and according to your way, not my own. Pray this courageous prayer today and receive, as Ephesians 3:20 says, way more than you or I could ever ask for. Thank you.